Hey folks, it's Sadiq of Intricate Photography, here to show you a demonstration on how to do the proper mixture to achieve the pyrotechnic or the fire shots that are getting popular in sports. This mixture is perfectly safe. You have complete control over how much heat it is. It doesn't burn the client, it doesn't burn you, it doesn't burn the surface. I've tested it out on myself many times. I'm going to test it out again for you. It's just a slow walkthrough of how to mix it and how you're able to control it. What you'll need for this mixture is butane fuel. You'll need a long stem lighter. The longer the better, so you'll be able to light the fuel and then back off the client very quickly with an assistant or wherever else is at the shoot. You're gonna need water. I already have a little bit of soap and water mixed in there. So I would fill the container up about halfway, a little less than halfway, and that way you have more water and more water, less soap, and more control of the bubbles. A thick dish detergent is recommended. I'm not showing the front because they're not going to pay me. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of soap in there first, like so. Mix it in a little bit. Then you're going to at the top. Remember I told you that you want the long stem, the same butane you use to fill a lighter, not the kind that has a different apparatus on top of it. You're gonna put that in there, press it down a little bit so that generates the bubbles. And like I said, if you have less water, it'll make it easier to generate more bubbles. Okay, you can put that to the side. Now this will give you the ability to scoop up the bubbles like this and move them around, placing them on things. I'm going to move the source because I'm not crazy. And then you're going to light it. Now it's going to flare up, but it's only going to burn for about a second, if that. See that? So no burn on my hand. I'm not screaming. No one else is home, so I'd be in trouble if I was. Just showing you that it doesn't generate a large amount of heat. The minute it gets warm, it's gone. So I recommend demoing that if you plan to have the client hold it in their hand, especially if they're young kids, so that they get used to it and they know that it's not going to actually harm them. Note, when you do this type of shoot, you don't want any airflow, so you want to turn central air fans or air conditioners off. It's not recommended you do this outside because, of course, you know the wind can change whenever it feels like it and it's hard to control. That's just advice for me to use. You can do that at your own risk. I would rather have you do this type of shoot in an environment you can completely control. That's just the best bet in my opinion. Pretty much it when it comes to the mixture. I can do it again if you want me to. So you have your soap mixture here. Your butane, very inexpensive by the way, like I said. You're gonna press down gently, just enough to generate bubbles. You'll get the hang of it. And if you have less water like so, it's easier to control because the bubbles will come right up. This will give you an opportunity to scoop it, move it away from the source. You're gonna light it one more time. See that? I didn't even flinch, did I? If you do decide to do a shot in which they hold it, I recommend, and so did the guy that taught me, recommends that you wipe off these sudsy bubbles underneath because that's not going to be fun to retouch later. As you know, retouching details that aren't a part of the shot is never fun. That's just my advice. And like I said, in my next video, I'll go over settings and what I recommend. You can just go from there. So if you have any questions or anything I can do to help you out setting this up or about the mixture, just let me know. Links are below for where I got the stuff on Amazon. And that's pretty much it. Thanks.